What's going on, everybody? Rob A here, and today we're taking a look at LEGO The Batman Movie, set number 70905, the Batmobile. This set has 581 pieces and retails for right around $50. As you can see, you do get 5 minifigures in this set. You've got Man-Bat, which is actually my first time with this figure. I've been told it's the same figure from the helicopter set, and I never ended up picking that set up, so it is a new figure to me. You get 2 Kabuki Twins, which is interesting. You get the new Robin, which is a great-looking minifigure. I'm really excited to finally have her, in hand. And, of course, Batman himself, which is, Batman. It's a Batman set. You're going to get Batman, and you do also get the new utility belt piece, which is pretty cool. So, it's certainly a new and rather unique take on the Batmobile. I'm not sure exactly how I feel about it. I'm kind of giving it a wait until I actually get this thing put together and see it in person. So we're gonna hold judgment until that point. But it is a little bit weird. Flipping over to the back, you do get some different play features with this Batmobile. It's got 3 different modes. It's got roadster mode, it's got a monster truck kind of mode, and it's got parallel parking mode, which I guess just allows it to roll sideways, which is pretty cool. Looks like you can actually knock the top of the Batmobile off. Not sure exactly for what purpose. Maybe it's got an ejector seat or something, but that's pretty neat, I guess. And, of course, you've got all the different minifigs, which is also a cool deal. So, of course, it's got a little thing on the side, build something Batman. So, you got that going on. And I am really excited, once again, to get this Robin figure, the Bat merch launcher, which actually looks really cool and also appears to have a printed stud of the Bat symbol on it, which is amazing. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get this set open, and we're going to check it out in just a moment. Okay, guys, so opening up the box, we get inside a big pile of instruction books. Of course, the multiple instruction books, looks like just 2, which is fine. You've got a nice large sticker sheet here, so, that's, I guess, cool. And that's pretty much all there is to say about that. Nice win on the back there, of course. So, let's see what we've got as far as bags go. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, and of course 5 total bags for this particular set. So very cool. Shouldn't take too long. It's only it's less than 600 pieces, so should be a relatively quick build. So I'm going to go ahead and get that taken care of, and I will see you guys in just a moment. Okay, guys, so here we have the Batmobile all set up and ready to go. And the first thing we're going to do, as always, is take a look at the minifigures first. So let's start off with Man-Bat here, because as far as I can tell, it is the exact same Man-Bat minifig as we get in a previous set. So you can see some nice printing on the torso there, the bat wing arms, which are kind of annoying. I never really found these that great. They kind of just bother me because they are just stuck in this position. I mean, you can turn them to the side or whatever, but they're always going to be spread out like that. So, kind of a bummer, but I understand the limitations of the minifigures. You kind of, just work best with what you can. He does come with some dynamite there, and he does have a double-sided head. So you can see on this side, he's got that face going. And on the other side, he's got more of a worried, kind of upset face. Maybe the dynamite is lit, and he is yet to let go of it. So you got that going on. That's Man-Bat, so that's pretty cool. Up next, we'll go with Batman himself here. And as you can kind of see, he's got a Batarang, which is kind of usual. We're pretty used to those by now. He does have a new belt piece, and the set does come with an extra. So he's got a new expression, very unamused face on there. And underneath you can see they're using his white Batman eyes as kind of eyebrows, which, I don't know, it doesn't really work for me, but I mean, it's the solution they're going with, so that's what we got. And on the other side, he's got kind of a quirky face, and you can kind of see how that looks. A little hard to make out with the shadows, but you get the idea. So that is Batman. Again, nice printing on the torso, and a little bit of printing on the back. He has the new softer fabric cape, which is nice. I really do appreciate the new softer capes. So he's got that going on. Next up, we'll go with the Kabuki Twins, because they're not really that impressive. Again, I'm not familiar with these characters. If they're, legitimate DC Comics characters, Batman Rogues Gallery characters, I've never encountered the Kabuki Twins. You can see the printing on the back and on the front. And they both have some Wolverine claws going on here. I'm only showing you one because they are both exactly the same. There is no difference, as far as I can tell, in the printing. So there you go. You get two of these guys. And isn't that just amazing? So, I mean, it's nice printing, but not really doing anything special for me. And last, but certainly not least, in fact, the best. This minifigure is pretty great. We do get Robin here. You can see Robin holding this weapon full of Bat merch, and yes, that is a printed piece on the front there. And that is a printed piece on the, just behind it. Bat merch, so you can shoot all kinds of, t-shirts and things like that. So that is pretty darn cool. And of course, here's Robin. And we can take a look at the minifig itself. So very, very nice printing. We got the two-tone printed arms, legs as well. And on the back you can see a nice metallic cape. It's like one side kind of really shiny, and on the other side it's slightly shiny. You can see the back printing there. We can take off the hair. Oop. And I know I called Robin a female, I believe, in the beginning of this video, and I do apologize. I'm pretty sure Robin's a guy in the movie, but definitely based off of, I believe, a female Robin character. So I apologize if that had got anybody's gravy all cluttered up, but got some really cool eye pieces in the hair piece there, as well as the face underneath, you can see, and kind of a scared looking kind of face, but once you change the headpiece over it, it turns from scared into just inquisical. Inquisical? I don't know. I've been up too long. But yeah, that is Robin. Really, really nice minifigure. And easily my favorite out of the set. Now, moving on to the set itself. I'm just going to move all the minifigs out of the way for right now. We'll get back to those momentarily. And let's see if we can get this thing to focus a little bit here. There we go. So here is the Batmobile, aka the Speedwagon. And honestly, when I first got this thing, when I first saw it, I really didn't think I was going to like it. I didn't think I was going to like the design or, anything about it, really. But now that I have it in hand, I actually like it quite a lot. It's very kind of, it's cool looking and it's classy looking. It's not nearly the big, bulky, kind of junk mobile that I thought it was going to be. It's actually very well designed, very nicely detailed, And you can see just the front end here, just all the lights and things like that. I think that's really, really cool. Coming along down the top, they do a great job smoothing this all out, adding these ridges where it's important. You can see the Speedwagon here. He's got some, I'm assuming these are guns on the side, maybe just, you know, to cut holes in walls or something. You've got some pipes over here and some more just tech details, greebles, if you will, on the side. We do have some stud shooters back here. And then some nice subtle fins on the back, covering up these jet engines and things like that. And of course the Batitude license plate in the back with all the rear lights and things like that. Very, very nicely done. Very clean underside as well, for the most part. Get a little colors in here. You can see some of the filler bricks. Now this does have a few gimmicks here, which work quite well. First of all, you've got parallel parking mode, which is just all of the wheels can just turn like this. So you can, you know, parallel park, just slide in between two other cars. However, this thing is incredibly long, so I'm not entirely sure how you plan on doing that. It also has, I guess you want to call it monster truck mode, where you just take the wheels and kind of point them up, straight upward. And they do a great job because you can actually, well, you can't really do anything with the lights. The lights are kind of just stuck where they are. So the lights are facing down, but he does have these lights on the sides here, so it's not, you know, you're not left with nothing. But yeah, it rolls beautifully in any mode that it's in. And if you want to, you could even, you know, get kind of crazy with it, you know. Just put these down a little bit, get a weird kind of all kinds of weird things. But yeah, it's just really, really nicely designed. I personally prefer it with the wheels straight back. I know even on the packaging it shows the wheels at like a little bit of an angle down here like this. And honestly, I just prefer the wheels straight. I think it looks a lot better. It looks like, you know, more of a classic roadster. And just I think serves the overall sleek design a lot better. So you've got another little gimmick back here up in the cockpit area, and we'll show that off right now. So you can turn this back piece here, and it'll actually, well, I guess it's supposed to do it a little bit more dramatically than that, but it will pop this top piece off. You can see right underneath this nice smooth bit here. And then we can, of course, pop the nice transparent yellow canopy off as well. And inside here, you can see in the back, there's this little clear piece that knocks the top off. But there is room in the back for the Bat merch launcher, and the Batarangs can just slide right in there. And then inside, you've got a very nice, cozy little compartment where Batman and Robin can both sit side by side. You've got a steering wheel, you got some controls up here, some little buttons down there. So it's really, really nicely put together. So we'll take Batman, we'll stick his little Batarang in there. And we'll just kind of seat him at the controls here. I'll grab Robin. Stick him down here as well. Wants to sit. Wants to sit. Like, I can tell he wants to. There we go. There we go. And we can even take the Bat merch launcher, and we'll just stick it right back in there. Pop the canopy on. Pop the roof on. And there you go. Batman and Robin, although Robin's cape got a little mangled and tangled up in there, but yeah, overall, a really, really nice set, really solid set, and I think well worth the asking price. A lot of playability here, The bad guys, honestly, I think are the weakest part of this. You get one bad guy we've seen before, and two that just aren't really that interesting. But I guess in this case, you're in it more for the for Robin and the vehicle itself, because it really, really is very nicely done. And I even think in this case, the stickers, for the most part, I could have gone without the Speedwagon, but I put it on, because I knew I was doing the review and all that. But for the most part, the stickers really, really don't detract anything. They add a nice pop of color here, just to keep this line moving. So I think it looks really, really good. Another sticker back here. So yeah, very, very nice set overall. So that is going to do it for this review, guys. I want to thank you so very much for watching. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. It really does help me out. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more. I've got more of these Batman movie sets coming real soon, so stick around for those. In the meantime, thank you again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.